Alright YouTube, for this vlog, after nearly 7 years, we finally got the next Star Wars movie and I'm really happy about it. So I'll say, despite the mixed reviews and there not being a ton of characters in this movie, I really love The Mandalorian. And this will be a spoiler-free review as my usual reviews are, and I'll go in depth in this movie and other future vlogs. But so then I'll say the movie was very fun and had incredible action that was very visceral and very action-packed, and some of the fight scenes were almost pretty intense, like in some of the bar and cantina scenes with Mando, knocking out the bad guys, and then some of the arena scenes with Jabba the Hutt's son, Rhoda, which was very cool. As expected, it had great visuals, and I really enjoy a lot of the subtle nods and references to the previous 3 Star Wars trilogies throughout this one. To say the soundtrack was both incredible, as it gave both a similar feeling, but also a very different feeling, somewhat similar to the movie The Last Jedi, where it's very familiar and different at the same time, and that's how I felt about this movie's soundtrack. So like I said, I will do the spoiler-free review, but I will mention something that, this movie definitely ends on a note where is a movie could pick up from this point, like some Star Wars movies end on like either kind of a big conclusion or cliffhanger, or like sort of with either more clear ending where the ending to this movie is somewhat unclear, but it's clear enough to give it room for more movie, if that makes any sense. Like it doesn't end on a note, but like Revenge of the Sith, where it's like, or one of those movies where there's a huge time period between where this movie will be and the next movie. Point is, I'm saying is, it could be a sequel to The Mandalorian and Grogu, or another season that could pick up right off where this one left off. And as expected, there wasn't a post-credit scene, but I don't have any complaints about that. I will say, though, I was hoping we would see a Star Wars Starfighter trailer at the start of the movie, but the theater I went to had a great pre-show and a lot of fun YouTube videos of Star Wars to show before the show, which was definitely very fun to see. And overall, I was very happy to see this movie and to see a crowd full of Star Wars fans, and everyone clapping during the movie put a big smile on my face, because I often don't clap in movies, but for this one I had to make the big exception. So overall, I really enjoyed this movie despite its somewhat mixed reviews and unfortunately likely flopping or maybe breaking even. Fingers crossed it's a hit, but until then, I'm really excited for the next Star Wars Starfighter movie, as well as Ahsoka Season 2, even though it's delayed. So until then, thank you so much for watching. See you more soon. Goodbye.